Hi, my name's Eugene Gutierrez. I'm a volunteer member and family spokesperson for Steps for Life, a fun 5K family event that aims to educate the community about the devastating ripple effects of workplace tragedies and how we can work together to prevent others from getting sick, being injured, or killed on the job. I'd like to share three short stories with you: how workplace tragedy impacted my life, why Steps for Life is important to me, and how you can make a difference and get involved. On November 27, 2017, my father, Eulogio Gutierrez, a 30-year mining surveyor, went to work that morning. What should have been a fairly routine shift ended up being overshadowed by tragedy that day, as news reached me and my family informing us that my father was involved in an industrial accident. While working underground, my father was struck from behind by mobile equipment, a mining scoop, killing him instantly. My father never came home from work. Our lives changed forever. Nothing in life prepares you for the tragic loss of a parent, let alone loss in the form of a workplace fatality. My family and I were devastated, overwhelmed, stressed. We felt lost in the shuffle of process and documentation, the gaping wound of losing my father exposed under the media eye, and on top of that, having to deal with the various parties that got involved in my father's investigation: the mine, workers' compensation, the Ministry of Labor, when all we wanted to do was grieve the loss of my father privately. And even that, the stage of grieving, was an emotional weight that we were not prepared for. We would never get to enjoy having more time with my father during his retirement years, which was only 6 months away from the time of his death. We would never get to celebrate another birthday or special occasions with him in person. My mom would never get to go on new adventures with the love of her life. My daughters will never get a chance to spend more time with their grandfather, who loved them both so much. And I will never get to hug my best friend and hero ever again. The pain my family and I have felt is a pain that doesn't ever go away. It's a pain that'll continue to live with us for the rest of our days. A pain I hope you never have to experience, which is where Steps for Life comes in. During the early periods of me coping with the death of my father, I was a wreck. I felt alone and in pieces. I felt like no one truly understood the anguish I was feeling. I needed help. It wasn't until workers' compensation put me in touch with an organization called Threads of Life that I found the support I needed. Through Threads of Life, I was able to connect with other family members who experienced what I was going through, people who knew exactly how I felt. For the first time, I felt hope swell up inside me, giving me the courage to navigate through life without my father. Hope in managing the new normal. During my time with the organization, I learned about the various ways they supported families who have been impacted by workplace tragedy over the years, by providing peer support and family support programs. I learned about the sickening statistic that every working day, 3 workers will die on the job. I learned about their mission to ensure that no family ever has to receive the brutal news that a loved one either contracted an occupational disease, received a life-altering injury, or died at work. And I learned that through their efforts to help raise awareness around the importance of workplace health and safety, lives could be saved. And that through events like Steps for Life, an event that's geared towards helping to share stories like mine in hopes of preventing future tragedies from ever happening, that more people will adopt the safety first attitude, and that funds will continue to be raised to help support the services that Threads of Light provides to impacted Canadians like myself. That's why Steps for Life is so important to me. So, where do you come in? Even though we can't have our traditional community walk due to COVID-19, you can still participate and show your support for Steps for Life. To start, we encourage you all to register online at www.stepsforlife.ca. It's free, with no registration fee. Next, by using the hashtag #MyWhyMyWay, we are encouraging all of you throughout the month of May to share your stories as to why Steps for Life is important to you by way of posting pictures or videos on social media. While wearing an old Steps for Life event shirt or yellow top, we want to see what activity you come up with. It's up to you. Use your imagination. Get creative. Do it your way. With respect to raising and collecting donations, we very much appreciate that this is a difficult time for most, and to that effect, our focus this year is really around raising awareness and encouraging people to share their stories and experiences. However, if people are in a position to give, we appreciate your kind generosity. Thank you for your time. Stay safe and have fun.